Welcome to Economic Outlook. Today we're tackling a fascinating topic: why Russia's pathetic economy is booming. Stay with us as we uncover the surprising factors behind this economic turnaround. To grasp the context of Russia's economic situation, we need to rewind a bit. After the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991, Russia faced a dramatic and painful transition to a market economy. This period was marked by severe economic contractions, hyperinflation, and a significant decline in living standards. By the late 1990s, Russia's economy was described by many as pathetic, a shadow of its former superpower self. In the early 2000s, things began to stabilize somewhat under President Vladimir Putin's administration. However, despite some initial recovery, the economy was heavily reliant on oil and gas exports, making it vulnerable to global market fluctuations. Moreover, economic sanctions imposed by Western countries in response to geopolitical events, such as the annexation of Crimea in 2014, further strained the economy. With this backdrop, it's no wonder that Russia's economy has been perceived as weak and struggling. However, recent trends suggest a different narrative, one of surprising resilience and growth. Let's dive into the data to understand what's happening. Let's start with the hard numbers. Russia's GDP has been on a notable upward trajectory over the past few years. In 2022, the GDP grew by 4.7%, followed by 3.5% in 2023. This growth is significant when compared to the stagnant or even negative growth rates of the previous decade. Unemployment rates have also seen a steady decline, reaching a historic low of 4.3% in recent months. This is a stark contrast to the double-digit unemployment rates seen during the 1990s. Additionally, inflation, which was a major problem in the past, has been kept under control, hovering around 5.5%. These economic indicators are crucial for understanding the broader economic environment. When we compare these figures with previous years, we see clear signs of improvement and stabilization. But numbers alone don't tell the full story. We need to look at the underlying factors driving this growth. So what are the key factors behind this unexpected economic boom? First and foremost, energy exports play a pivotal role. Russia is one of the world's largest exporters of oil and natural gas. The rise in global oil prices over the past few years has significantly boosted Russia's export revenues. This influx of foreign currency has helped stabilize the economy and fund various development projects. Secondly, the Russian government has implemented a series of economic reforms aimed at reducing dependency on oil and gas. These reforms include investments in technology, infrastructure, and diversification of the economy. The government has also promoted import substitution policies, encouraging domestic production to replace foreign imports, especially in critical sectors like agriculture and manufacturing. Thirdly, Russia has been strengthening its foreign trade relations, particularly with non-Western countries. Partnerships with China and India, as well as other BRICS nations, have opened up new avenues for trade and investment. These relationships have provided Russia with alternative markets for its exports and sources of investment, helping to mitigate the impact of Western sanctions. Fourthly, the agricultural sector in Russia has seen significant growth. Once a net importer of food, Russia has become a major exporter of wheat and other agricultural products. This shift has been driven by government support for agriculture, favorable climatic conditions, and advances in agricultural technology. The growth in agriculture has contributed to rural development and created jobs in the countryside. Lastly, resilience and adaptation have been key factors. Russian businesses and industries have adapted to the challenging economic environment by innovating and diversifying their operations. For example, the IT sector has seen rapid growth, with Russian tech companies expanding both domestically and internationally. Similarly, the manufacturing sector has made strides in modernizing its processes and improving productivity. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you find it informative. Let's look at a few case studies to illustrate these points. Take Gazprom, Russia's largest natural gas company, which has expanded its reach into European and Asian markets despite geopolitical tensions. Another example is Yandex, often referred to as the Google of Russia, which has successfully ventured into various tech industries, from search engines to autonomous vehicles. In agriculture, we have companies like Rusagro, which have become major players on the global stage, exporting their products worldwide. These case studies highlight how different sectors have adapted and thrived despite the broader economic challenges. However, it's important to acknowledge that Russia's economic boom is not without its challenges and criticisms. Corruption remains a significant issue, with Transparency International ranking Russia relatively low on its Corruption Perceptions Index. This corruption hampers economic efficiency and deters foreign investment. Income inequality is another major challenge. Despite overall economic growth, wealth distribution remains highly uneven, with significant disparities between urban and rural areas. This inequality can lead to social unrest and undermine long-term economic stability. Moreover, regional disparities are stark. While major cities like Moscow and St. Petersburg enjoy modern infrastructure and high living standards, many regions lag behind in terms of development and access to basic services. Addressing these regional imbalances is crucial for sustainable economic growth. Critics also argue that the current economic growth may not be sustainable in the long term. They point to structural issues such as an aging population, over-reliance on natural resources, and a lack of economic diversification. Additionally, the environmental impact of Russia's heavy reliance on fossil fuels cannot be overlooked. The country faces significant environmental challenges, from air pollution to the melting of permafrost in Siberia. Addressing these issues will be crucial for the country's long-term sustainability and health. So, what does the future hold for Russia's economy? Experts have mixed opinions. Some are optimistic, citing continued reforms, technological advancements, and growing trade partnerships as positive signs. Others are more cautious, highlighting potential risks such as geopolitical tensions, fluctuating oil prices, and internal political instability. They argue that these factors could derail Russia's economic progress and lead to renewed economic challenges. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Russia's economic boom. Do you think it's sustainable? What are the biggest challenges and opportunities ahead? Share your views in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos on global economics. Thank you for watching. Click on the links to watch related videos, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with our latest content.